So the second thing I'm going to talk about is career decisions. I'm really happy that I wrote an article about career decisions, so I don't have to go into all this detail about it. This is the link to the article. So that saves me some time, so I can talk about other things. But I recommend reading it because I think there's things that I learned when I was making my decisions. But ultimately speaking, I'll say this: when I was at Penn, a lot of my classmates would spend 4 summers working at the same company doing the same thing, and then would graduate and go spend 2 years working at that same company. And their actual exposure to business is very limited, and their understanding of what's happening in various industries is very limited. So what I recommend doing is, well, this is actually what I did, and it's my perspective, but you should definitely spend 1 summer working at a startup that has less than 20 people. And see how that business is run, how it operates, how they grow, because they're going to probably hire at least 5 people, or maybe they're going to definitely hire over the course of your internship, so you're going to see how the hiring process works. You're going to see how much growth and how much change a company faces, and it's just a completely different environment. So I definitely think you should spend 1 summer at a company with less than 20 people. You should spend 1 summer with a bigger company that has processes built in, that has structure, to see how these big businesses operate and how they think about the world. Not that it's perfect, but it just like gives you perspective, especially if you're going to build a business that's selling to enterprise. You can see how these enterprises work or don't work. So I think that's another good thing. And another aspect of, so you understand, like, these are things you should look for. The 3rd summer, do whatever you want, and then when you graduate, do whatever you want. But I definitely think you should spend 2 summers doing that. The crazy thing I think about career decisions is focus on team. So you should make a decision based on the team you're going to work with, because that's going to be your boss. That's going to be the people you work with on a daily basis. So you want to say, okay, which team am I working with? Who are the people that I'm going to work with on this job? And are they people I respect, admire, and am I going to learn from them? Are they brilliant people that have a good attitude, that I'm going to have fun? Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to enjoy working with these people, if you have a bad boss, I don't care the name of the company you work at, I don't care what the brand is. You care about the people you're going to work with directly. And so that's how you should kind of think about career decisions. It's based on team and how much am I going to learn. If you think about your learning curve, which is the way I try to make decisions, you want to basically optimize for the steepness of the learning curve. And when you work at big companies, after 3 to 6 months, the learning curve becomes flat. It becomes very repetitive. So it's very hard to sustain that motivation, especially if you're in a bad environment with a bad team, to keep going. So I definitely think you want to optimize for learning.